evening, wherever you might be. Yeah, we're live here. This is a Monday Power Bite for March 20th, 2023. Today I'll be reading one of my favorite articles that didn't get any love from you people. So let's see what we can do here. Yeah, my favorite benefits of the Go Fit Yourself lifestyle. So not only is this lifestyle incredible for longevity, health, anti-inflammation, but there's so many benefits. It's hard to list them all. What you think is just like normal feeling is not normal. Does that make sense? You're meant to feel like $1,000,000. Seriously. You're meant to feel amazing. You're meant to have limitless energy. You're meant to digest things well. Oh, there we go. Is that better or worse? Yeesh. The webcam like absorbs the light. Anyway, but yeah, I thought I'd just go live, give me a chance to do like Q&A and things like that. So if you guys want to start, hopping on the stream, saying what's up, giving me your questions. I know there's been a lot of questions, but let's just start with some chill lists. So we're going to chill a little bit. So buy the books, of course, volume 1 and volume 2 out now. Volume 3 coming soon, still in the editing process. Like I said, it's a bit more of a head case one. So it's a little tougher to edit. But yeah, just trying to kind of dive into philosophy and mindset and all that fun stuff. It's a little tougher than fitness and nutrition, obviously. Anyway, so yeah, today, let's see here. Oh, buy the books, of course, read the blog, join the Facebook group, and of course, subscribe, share, comment on the channel. That's how we grow. Okay. That's how I change 1,000,000 lives. So, I hope you all are having a great day so far, and let's get right down to it. My favorite benefits of the Go Fit Yourself lifestyle. Once again, from my blog on blogger.com, Go Fit Yourself. While I might talk about the weight loss and muscle sparing benefits of the Go Fit Yourself diet, which is virtually unlimited animal protein and fats, plus the occasional piece of fruit if you're so inclined, the benefits are insane. Whether you are fat, thin, old, young, healthy, and you just want to get healthier, whether you're sick and you just want to feel good again. In this article, I'm going to go over my favorites and how the diet works to get you feeling like $1,000,000. All right. First one, number one with a bullet, of course, is anti-inflammation. This is the least inflammatory diet you can embark on if you're still eating. Obviously, fasting beats it, but if you're eating, this is the least inflammatory diet you can embark on besides water fasting. Oh, I already wrote that. Okay, cool. Inflammation has been linked to pretty much every negative health outcome you can think of, and quite a few of the other maladies on this list. In the first few days after you start this diet, when you're peeing your brains out, you are letting go of years of inflammation, years and years of chronic, built up, low-level inflammation you didn't even know existed. Number 2, arthritis. So arthritis, I'm seeing this a lot more these days, and I feel like it's because of the vegan and vegetarian diets and the fact that everybody thinks vegetables and fruits are so good for you. Arthritis is an autoimmune condition that usually attacks your system at the joints and causes extreme pain and discomfort in your hands, knees, shoulders, hips, even your back. The Go Fit Yourself lifestyle will lessen your arthritis to the point where you can function again by taking care of the chronic low-level inflammation that leads to arthritis. So if you're suffering from arthritis right now, if your knee hurts for no reason all the time and your doctor's told you have arthritis, they're basically saying your immune system is attacking itself and, here's some anti-inflammatories or whatever. They don't realize that if you just embark on this diet, I'm live streaming right now, buddy. You want to be on live stream? Clean it up. My dog Penny threw up, so he's going to go clean that up now. So the chronic low-level inflammation that leads to arthritis, just gone. We're not necessarily going to reverse arthritis. We can't absolutely get rid of arthritis, but we can put it into remission. And as long as you stick to the diet principles, you will stay feeling better. IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, and other digestive issues. You'll find once you start eating an appropriate human diet that your indigestion will disappear. See, it's like freaking magic, guys. I swear to God, I had chronic heartburn. Brought on by drinking, of course, booze, drinking booze and eating the wrong things at the wrong times. And it's just gone. Like it was never there. It's really, really cool. So if you suffer from heartburn or indigestion issues, they'll just go away. It's really, really cool. Once you eat stuff you're supposed to eat, it's like it never happened. You'll have little or no gas, and you only need to poop once a day, like a normal person. It's not normal to poop 3 to 5 times a day. It doesn't make any sense. That just means you're overeating fiber and crap that you can't digest and your body wants to expel from you as quickly as humanly possible. So yeah, you just have one good poop a day and you're good to go. The lack of worthless fiber and the abundance of bioavailable nutrition means you will absorb and utilize more of the food you eat, leading to less waste and fiber to putrefy in your gut, and suddenly digestive issues are a thing of the past. Done. So this is a tough one to get across to people, is that fiber is garbage for you. It's well, it's not garbage. I don't want to be hyperbolic. It's certainly not good for you. How about that? So fiber is indigestible stuff. It just passes through you undigested. And people think this is a good thing because it makes them poop a lot. And people think that a lot of poop equals I'm healthy for some reason. It's really weird. As humans, we're obsessed with poop. The bigger, the better. The easier, the better. I don't know what it is. But the thing is, fiber doesn't make it easier. On the one study ever worth a damn about fiber, turns out eating too much fiber was counterindicated, for what's it called? Not indigestion, where you can't poop when you're blocked up. It didn't help one bit, which makes sense because fiber actually increases the size of your poop. So if your butthole is this big and you make the poop this big, now you're just making the job harder, you know? On average, the people that got the most fiber took 4 to 6 days for a good bowel movement, which is what they came in to fix. And the people who got zero fiber, they had a good bowel movement about once a day. So fiber is counterindicated, especially for what it's used for, which is pooping more for some, once again, godforsaken reason. If you're addicted to opiates or you're on opiates or something like that, you're going to need some laxative, but fiber is not going to help you out at all. It's just going to kind of bulk up your stool. It draws moisture out of your colon. I mean, it's kind of scratchy. Honestly, it can lead to I don't want to sound too hippie-ish, but like the bulk of it and the fact that it can't be digested means that a bunch of little scratchy shit is going through your system at all times, just scraping the mucus off the sides of your system and creating all this havoc that you didn't even know you were creating, you know, and you think it's a good thing. You're like, well, I'm detoxing. I'm detoxing. Look at the size of these poops, you know. I'm doing so good, you know. So yeah, fiber. Anyway, once you get rid of the fiber and other stuff that you can't digest and things that irritate your guts, it's like it was never there. It's really, really cool. Dementia, Alzheimer's, and other brain diseases. So this is my favorite because dementia is the scariest thing in the world to me. Just kind of like the lights go off one day and you can't remember your friends, your family, your life. That is freaking terrifying. The medical community is finally coming around to the fact that dementia might just be type 3 diabetes, that it might be connected to your A1C and your fasting insulin and, insulin resistance. So if you can get your blood sugar under control, especially with fasting, you can clean up some of the plaques in your brain. This means either reversing or greatly improving signs of dementia. That's right. Dementia might be caused by sugar and seed oils! Exclamation point. One of my favorite reasons to start this journey is reversal of brain disease. Like I said, that's my personal fear is dementia and Alzheimer's. I consider myself a pretty sharp person, and I can't imagine just kind of fading away with everybody being irritated that I can't remember their names and having to take care of me. And we're seeing more and more dementia and Alzheimer's these days. And I believe, a big time opinion, that it's connected to seed oils and sugar, period. Because we've been told over and over again that carbs are good for us. Carbs are good for us. All carbs are sugar, so sugar is good for us. And that we need to consume more seed oils because there's less saturated fat. And it is wreaking havoc on your brain. So keep that in mind, okay? This guy, a doctor, he started an Alzheimer's clinic, and they fed them a ketogenic, low carb, almost carnivore diet. And believe it or not, they actually got better. They started remembering who they were, what was going on, what was around them, like, what am I doing in here? What is this place? All that good stuff. Like they finally came to realize what was going on. But as soon as you snuck some carbohydrates into them, in the form of sugar, of course, it was like all the symptoms came right back. So if you or someone you know is struggling with dementia and Alzheimer's right now, get them on a low carbohydrate, no carbohydrate diet ASAP. Okay. Yeah, nobody yet. Jeez, people. That's all right. This is the first time, so I'll give you a pass. Get them on the carnivore diet as soon as humanly possible. Get them fasting even faster than that if you can. Their body needs time to remove the plaques from their brain. It needs to clean house, okay? And it can't do that while they are constantly eating. So while it seems like a courtesy or something nice to just always be giving them applesauce or juice or something like that, you're actually doing them a disservice and kind of making the disease worse. So keep that in mind. Goiters and gout. Once you stop ingesting the poisons in vegetables, cruciferous vegetables like broccoli are high in goitrogens that block your thyroid function and iodine uptake and lead to the giant lump on your neck called a goiter. You will no longer be in danger of suffering from this awful disease. Same with gout. That has been maligned as a disease of rich foods like meat and booze. Gout is typically caused by oxalates and lectins getting caught in joints and producing uric acid. So gout is not caused by excess uric acid. Excess uric acid is caused by gout. Isn't that incredible? So if you have gout, stop eating. I mean, obviously stop drinking anyway. Stop eating vegetables right away, especially the ones that are high in oxalates and lectins that are going to, get in those joints. And that should really help alleviate those symptoms and just get rid of it, honestly. Less or no BO and or bad breath. This is a weird one I want to throw in. I don't know how this one works, but after a few weeks, you will notice you stink less, period. I don't know if your body is, done detoxing or what. Maybe it's just cutting out poisons and inflammatory foods, but your body will just figure things out and you'll smell like you should, which is kind of neutral. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're not going to smell the best, obviously. We're still, but I mean, you're going to have less or no BO. It's really, really cool. So if you stink a lot, you could just be eating the wrong things. Better oral health. Your gums may stop bleeding when you floss. Well, though they will stop bleeding when you floss if you actually do it right. You might notice less plaque on your teeth when it's time to brush, and your teeth will be less sensitive and stronger. So if you feel like you have sensitive teeth right now, that could just be because of all the oxalates blocking the calcium uptake to your teeth and your bones. So all the oxalates attached to vegetables might actually be bad for your bones and your teeth. So keep that in mind. You notice less plaque, and when it's time to brush, your teeth will be less sensitive and stronger. Possibly the increase in vitamin D3 and K2, the animal versions of these vitamins, plus the lack of tooth-destroying sugar are the saviors here. Non-stop steady energy, by far my favorite thing, my favorite part about this whole thing. Non-stop steady energy. My absolute favorite benefit of getting off the blood sugar roller coaster is the energy. It is not the fake energy of a sugar or caffeine rush. It is simply the constant steady energy of a person that is eating an optimal human diet. If you think that being tired all the time is normal, I cannot wait for you to feel this benefit of the GFitY lifestyle. It's like someone flipped a switch and you realize what you should feel like all this time, this whole time. The 3 o'clock feeling, it's not a thing. I used to think it was a thing back when I ate lunch and ate carbs and all that good stuff. I used to think it was a thing. Just, hey, 3 o'clock. I mean, there's millions of articles about it on the internet and how to avoid it. But the best way to avoid it is to simply not eat the things that give you that 3 o'clock feeling, which is sugar, seed oils, and vegetables. Seriously, cut it out of your diet. See if the 3 o'clock feeling doesn't go away and you feel more clear-headed and you can think sharper than you have in a very, very long time. It's really, it's like coming out of a fog once again. And the list goes on. Preventing cancer, reversing liver and kidney damage, better sleep, better moods, dropping blood pressure and dropping triglycerides. Also, reversing acne, cleaning up your skin, like splotches on your skin, keeping you from getting sunburnt, which is really cool, like naturally. It's really interesting. Seed oils can actually make you get sunburnt. Isn't that interesting? It can make it much, much worse. Let's see here. There are very few body processes that everyone just accepts as normal that this diet will not cure or put into remission. It'll cure things you didn't even know you were suffering from. Seriously. You don't need to feel the way you feel. You can feel freaking incredible today, tomorrow, if you want to. So even if body composition doesn't interest you in the slightest, doesn't interest me, I don't give a shit what you look like, or you're already your ideal body fat percentage, this way of life can do so much more for you than just burn fat and build muscle. If you don't quite feel 100%, this is the lifestyle for you. So join me, won't you? Join me today. Anyway, every Monday we're going live, baby. 6 p.m. Mountain Time. I think that's like 5 p.m. Pacific Time and like 8 p.m. Eastern, something like that. I don't know time zones. Anyway, let's see if anybody joined. Nope. You jerks. You left me hanging again. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I didn't really put it. This is kind of an experiment, so I didn't really let you guys know or anything like that. But anyway, yeah, every Monday you can just come hang out with Coach Kyle around 6 p.m. And yeah, I'll read you a little something, answer your questions live. Let's see here. Typical questions. The most common question is, when do I get to eat normally again? You don't. Period. Normal is what got you here. The standard American balanced diet is what got you here. It's why you feel like ass. It's why you're looking for the solution. It's what brought you to this channel. So we're never going to eat normally again. Your new normal is animal products and the occasional piece of fruit. Your old normal was a balanced diet that activated the Randall cycle, led to a whole bunch of inflammation, and just destroys your life. So we're never going to eat normal again. If normal to you is a standard American diet and going to Applebee's, McDonald's, eating processed foods out of bags and boxes, that's all a thing in the past. So just a heads up. So anyway, I hope that answered at least one question that I made up. So yeah, I love you guys. I'll see you next Monday, or see you Sunday and Monday. Other than that, just stay strong and keep fighting, soldiers. Love you guys. Bye. End the stream. End it.